Hi, I'm Jenny with Life's a Polyp blog, and I was going to talk to you today about some different ways to relax, especially when you're facing some fears or anxieties. The other day, I had a CT scan with contrast in order to see why I'm having some of my nausea and pain and early fullness, in case it's something besides adhesions. And so that required an IV, and I don't do well with IVs after all my medical trauma. So I went to a lot of therapy when I was in high school and college to help me cope with triggers like IVs and surgery and things like that. And so I learned about different relaxation techniques to help me cope with that. So I'd like to share that with you today. Some of my favorite ways to help me cope with my fears and anxieties are things like controlled breathing, progressive relaxation, happy place or guided imagery, and focusing. Now, these are all great techniques, and they can actually be used for doing things for stress, with fear, anxiety, depression. They can even help you sleep. So really, you can use them at any time with any emotion that you're wanting to help calm. So for controlled breathing, it's really simple. You just focus your mind on what you're doing, that you're breathing, and you're going to breathe in slowly for 4 to 8 seconds and let it out for 4 to 8 seconds. And it's really that simple. And you can do that with your eyes closed, with your eyes open, and just focusing on your breathing. You keep your mind focused on breathing. Now, progressive relaxation, again, all this uses controlled breathing, but with progressive relaxation, you're going to focus also on gradually relaxing your whole body. So you get comfortable and you start with your head. You're relaxing and releasing the tension within your neck, your shoulders, your arms. You're sinking into what you're sitting on or what you're lying down on. Your arm is as heavy as lead. It's numb. And you just do that with your whole body. The happy place or guided imagery, you focus on a place in your mind that you feel comfortable with. It can be the beach, the forest, your favorite place on earth, wherever that is. And you want to use all your senses. So what you taste, what you smell, what you hear, what you feel, everything as if you were really there in that moment, and you focus on that. Focusing is another technique. So, for example, you pick an object like a tree and you focus in on every detail of that tree. So what the bark looks like, the colors, how it changes, where it goes, if there's any ants crawling on it, what's the leaves, the colors, the way they're swaying in the wind. Every little detail helps you focus on that. Those are some easy techniques that you can use anywhere at any time to help cope with anything. And no one has to even know that you're doing it. And that's one of the great things too, is no one has to know. Now, for what I do, specifically when I'm undergoing something like getting an IV, is I tend to carry a little stuffed cat with me so that I can hold on to something tangible and squeeze it as hard as I need to. I control my breathing because honestly, I tend to hyperventilate if I don't, and that doesn't help with anything. And also, it doesn't help to hold your breath or when you're getting an IV, is what I'm told by my nurses. So I try to focus on my breathing and control that. I do a quick version of progressive relaxation where I just focus on my arm or whatever having the needle at the time, and that's numb and relaxed and sinking into what I'm resting it on. And I focus on keeping the tension released in that body part. And then I kind of just try to focus on that I'm not there. I'm not at a hospital or a nurse's office or doctor's office. I'm just kind of in a quiet, calm place within my mind. And it always helps to have a family member or loved one there with you too, to help keep you calm. And those are the things that I tend to use after years of kind of toning in what works best for me. But those are some things that I would encourage you to explore. And I have a copy of those on my blog and the link in the description that will walk you through those more. So I hope that whatever you're facing, whatever you're needing, that maybe this can be of help to you. So thank you for watching. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and like. Also check out Life's a Polyp blog and shop, and I'll see you soon.